Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralise. And today we've got my top 10 cheapies for the springtime. So I recently did my top 10 spring designers. I plan on doing a niche indie one as well. But this is my cheapie list. So most of these are below £25 you can normally pick up. So we'll go straight into it, and at number 10 we've got from the house of Burberry, and it's Burberry Touch for men. So this is violet leaf, it's musk, it's pepper, it's got some tonka in there, some cedar. It's got nutmeg in there, and it's got a really nice vetiver smell to it. Absolutely lovely, really enjoyable and ideal for the springtime. So on to my number 9, and this is one that Jeremy Fragrance hyped a long time ago, and it is Montblanc Individuel. And Creed's original Santal was supposed to have been a copy of this, but a lot of people say that this has got very similar feel to it to Dupont. So people are saying, well, they pinched it off them. Now I really enjoy this. It has a bit of a laundry bed linen smell to it. It's got raspberry, it's got vanilla, it's got lavender, it's got some spices and some musks, and it's so fresh and so nice. It's gorgeous. It just gives you that feeling when you get into freshly clean bed linen. You smell it and it just gives you that nice comforting feeling, and that is my number 9 Montblanc Individuel. So at number 8, what could be at number 8? And it's from Guerlain. A list with a Guerlain in, I hear you say. Very unusual from me. Not. And this one is a bit different. So I've gone with Guerlain Homme Idéal Cool. Now I've tried this quite a bit. When I first tried it, I wasn't overly struck on it. But imagine a mint almond, and that's what you're getting from this. It's got watery notes in there as well. There's some bergamot, a bit of neroli, not masses of neroli, and some vetiver. And I think it really works well at this time of year. I think it'll work well in the summer as well. So at my number 8, it's Homme Idéal Cool. So going on to my number 7, and this could probably go in a summer list as well. But I think I like to wear this time of year. I think it's really enjoyable. Once you've finished wearing all the heavy frags from the winter time, I love to pull this one out. And it's an oldie too. And it's Tommy from Tommy Hilfiger. And this is a 200ml bottle. So this will take a bit of going through. In fact, this, I should make this my easy reach because how big it is and it needs to get through. So this is apple, it's mint, it's bergamot, there's grapefruit in there as well. There's also some cranberry, which I really enjoy. And there's lavender and there's some slight florals, really enjoyable fragrance. And it doesn't get the love that it probably deserves. I really enjoy it. And that is my number 7, Tommy from Tommy Hilfiger. So on to my number 6, and it's another clean fragrance, and it's Versace pour Homme. So this is lemon, it's neroli, bergamot, there's tonka in there, there's hyacinth, and there's some musk, and this is ideal for the office as well. And I tend to find that most of my spring fragrances are normally good for the office. Now I picked this up at a really good deal. I think 2 + 2 = fragrance put me onto it, so I got a fantastic deal on that. So you can get these at really good cheap prices. You've just got to be on the lookout for those deals. So on to my number 5. Now, I was a big fan of the original of this, and this has done a different slant on it, took it in a different direction, which I really enjoy, and it's Cool Water Intense. So the notes listed for this are amber, orange and coconut. And so you can imagine that it's slightly different to the original Cool Water. And you smell it, and you can get a little bit of the Cool Water, but it's very different. If you didn't like Cool Water, you might well love this one, and it's brilliant for this time of year. That amber and the orange and the coconut working together are absolutely ace, and it does have those watery notes in there as well. So absolutely ideal for spring. My number 5, Cool Water Intense by Davidoff. So on to my number 4. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about this being discontinued. I think I even included it on one of my discontinued lists, but I've noticed it popping up all over the place just recently. So whether they've found old stock, whether it is actually being discontinued, I do not know. And I know it was really hard to get for a long time, but it seems to be you can get hold of it quite easily now, and at a really decent price. I think TK Maxx in the UK, which I think is the same as TJ Maxx in America, it's popping up on there all the time, and it is from Mercedes-Benz, and it's the Cologne. So this is like very similar to Homme Cologne. Now, I like Homme and I love the Cologne version. So this is a citrus blast. It's got lemon and verbena in there. It's got ginger, it's got musk, it's got vetiver. It's very fresh. You can get away with this in the summer as well, but I think it's ideal for spring, and it's another one that I like to bring out once I've got over all those winter frags. So at number 4, Mercedes-Benz Cologne. On to my number 3, and this is another one similar to the Mercedes-Benz Cologne, where there's talk of it being discontinued. I could phone the company, but then I'd be doing George's job for him, so I don't want to be doing that. It's from John Varvatos. Now, I know John Varvatos were taken over, so I think what's happened is they've been doing a lot of work in the background, getting the fragrance resorted, weren't refilling shelves, and I think they might have done recently, and it is Artisan Pure. I've been enjoying this for quite a while. It's brilliant for the office. There's lots of citrus, it's got orange in there, lemon, bergamot, but it is quite herbaceous at the same time, with some thyme in there, some petitgrain, and there's also a lovely ginger note. And so that number 3 for me is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. So on to my number 2, and it is from the house of Dunhill, and it's Dunhill Icon. Another one brilliant for the office, and this is neroli, it's bergamot, but it's got some black pepper in there, some lavender, it's got some vetiver, and it's got some spices as well. I was wearing this the other day and I absolutely love it. I forgot how much I loved it, to be fair. So this is another one I've been reaching for more and more, especially as we're now in spring. So at number 2 is Dunhill Icon. So that only leaves one, and it is a Guerlain. Can you guess which Guerlain it is? Nope. Well, I've gone for Guerlain Homme EDP. So this is mint, it's lime, there's some rum in there which I really enjoy, some vetiver, some florals, a bit of cedar, a bit of patchouli. This gives off that lime mojito feel, and it's amazing for this time of year. I also, once again, love it in the summer. In fact, this is probably an all year round one for me. But that is my number 1 for my spring cheapies, Guerlain Homme EDP. So I hope you enjoyed my list. Let me know in the comments below which ones I missed. which ones I should have included. I know a lot of you like to tell me which ones I've missed out and what I should have. I'm always on the lookout for new fragrances. I would love your recommendations, so leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.